Friday morning, some more straw went out yesterday, so there's none left in this shed now. We're going to put the combine, so we'll probably put the combine in here later unless Rob needs to do something on the chipper. He's just going to scoop that up now, put that on the bonfire, get rid of that because it's sort of not really useful for anything. Move this bucket and brush out the way, and then yeah, we've got some room back in the shed. I've got a Zoom meeting at 9:30 with the police, Alder Hay, traffic management company, see if this tractor run is going to happen or not. It's not looking hopeful, if I'm honest. Police is kind of saying that they can't do anything, but we'll see if that changes on the meeting. We'll see what, don't know. Rob's tidied his toolbox, so
you can't blame me for tools.
Look how many he's missing out of that. We'll see how long that stays clean for, eh? We won't look at my toolbox. Just finished the Zoom. Police won't help us whatsoever this year. Say that they can't now because of legislation changes. Don't see how it's any different to a football match where they pay. Apparently it's £11,000 for the police support on a football match, which would be fine if we had to raise that to them to help us. Yeah, so I'll show you this. So Go Traffic Management have gone through the route, driven it all, worked out where they need to put closures in, and anything with a P was where we need police support. So the hospital is here. So what we're thinking of doing now is, because we can't get the police to help us, is basically just going, there's the farm here, going out to the hospital, and then it's a figure of 8. That was the city centre. Just the city region didn't even bother coming on the call. So we'll just cut here and we'll halve the route, and then that means then that we've got far less points. So basically we'll just have to put road closures in, which obviously is a pain, and it'll disrupt the traffic flow more than if the police would help us, but it just makes it logistically a lot easier. So the football match is up here on the 10th, Sunday the 10th, but it's a 2 o'clock kickoff. So if we go for a 5:15 kickoff, by the time we get up here, all that traffic from the football match should have gone, and it means that we're at the hospital for the right time, best time for the kids before they go to bed, but also after they've eaten. So that's the plan so far. But yeah, very frustrated with the police, why they say that they're there to help us, but in effect they say that they can't or they're not. So there we go. Keep watching this space for any more. Just quickly speak to the electrician at Wellbrook. I've been tipping some logs off at Brookhouse on the 724. Shut the gate. Hopefully the central heating's going to be finished pretty soon. Kitchen's arriving on Wednesday. So it's taking shape. It's possibly a bit wet to see, but that was drilled with wheat. You can just see a few fake green lines in it, but otherwise it's pretty waterlogged. And then this one here was harvested with beans, and the only thing that's growing is volunteer beans. Now the spring beans, but looks to be not a bad crop. Maybe we just leave it, cut it for beans again next year and try again. It's flooded obviously, so wet. The new rural team checking out these dodgy characters in the yard. Gaz has been upgraded to the Fiat 500. He's employee of the month. Remember this bracket snapped the other day and we put that on? Probably about 3 weeks ago now. Anyway, it's we need to fix it properly because now it's not turning. So we're just having a look what's what. So I'm stood here watching Morgan. Lifted him up with this. Take the motor off the end. He's wearing shorts. And I've actually gone and put another coat on. I'm freezing. It says it's 9.2 degrees. Doesn't feel like it to me, and it certainly isn't in the shade.
Positively balmy.
This is, so if you see anyone in Germany next week walking around in shorts, it will be Morgan. He's off to Germany tomorrow, to Berlin, and then he's Berlin Saturday, Sunday, and then Agritechnica Monday to Wednesday. So keep your eye out for that mullet. You can't miss it.
Iconic.
It's iconic. Motor's off. That's spinning perfectly. and we can spin that input into the gearbox and nothing happens, so it must have chipped the tooth, which suggests there's probably something jammed in the auger, which is so annoying. So we're now going to get the gearbox off that shaft, and it's nicely rusted on, and it would do it at 3:30 on a Friday, but it's going dark in the cold unless you've got shorts on. Good news, people, the grey hoodies are arriving in the morning, so if you'd pre-ordered mentioning wanting one, you've probably had an email by now. If not, go on the website and have a look now before they sell out, because that's just what's coming into stock tomorrow, which might be gone quick. I went to get the class tapered wedge, but Morgan got the bearing pullers and it's actually coming off, so that's good. It's hydraulics, the little thing screws in, pushes a cylinder, which pushes oil or grease into another ram. So every turn there gives it like 5 times, 10 times more force. It just squeezes it off by pushing through the middle. That little ram there comes out and drops down. Is it loose? No. Yeah. Yeah, you drop that wedge in and hammer it and it'll slide it off, but that now you see he's pushing out as he turns it to the top. See it sliding off the shaft. Just slowly but surely.
Dad's what's knackered on it.
Is it? I'm in. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a bearing, isn't it?
Strip the teeth off inside.
Because the bearing's gone, that's flown back.
Yeah.
Is that because it's been running upside down? It is, isn't it? Yeah, so when it's spun round and we put the ratchet strap round it temporary, it basically means that it's starved that bearing of oil, because it should. Mind you though, because when it was up there, it starved it with oil as well, wasn't it?
No, because the oil would have been laying all down there, wouldn't it?
Oh, because that used to live up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the top, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a sealed unit, isn't it? In there. So like.
Oh right, yeah,
it's not
yeah.
actually oil, is it? It's like a moly grease.
Yeah, but that should have oil in as well, though, shouldn't it? Anyway, it's gone. It's dry and it's gone. Gonna move the header over. Give me room to get the combine in, so I'm gonna use the little electric one. We've not been using it a lot, but we've only actually charged it the day after it came, because we've just, like I say, it lasts 8 hours, so we've obviously not done 8 hours in it.
Where do you want that back where it was?
Yeah, well, it's out the workshop. There you go. Didn't come with a pin, that. I've moved it over now quite a bit, because it was, well, you can see where it was. It was there, now it's over there. Combine should fit in here nicely. Well, I've been moving the header. Morgan's took this gearbox off. The bearings just collapsed. But I think if we just get a new bearing in this end, well, in fact in both ends, it's gone in both ends, then that'll sit back in the right place, and that gearbox will be good as long as we clean it all out and get all the little bits that fell out, like so this. Anyway, I'm going to sit the combine in the shed now. Just going to take this off, that divider off, so we can fit in. Pull that handle now and wiggle it, it should come off. That's it. Makes it a bit smooth. We'll take the other one off, eh, while we're here. Just put him on the front here. Stick him on here for now. Just back it in now, it just makes it that bit narrower. So you can walk past it easier as well. You just have to open the guard to get in. That's it. Shame you can't reach that handle without opening the guard, really. Back in nicely now. Name that tune. Just backing in now, obviously. I feel like sometimes to state the obvious in the videos, but it's just a description of what's happening that day. Right, I'm undercover now, that'll do. Yeah, if I hadn't took that divider off, I've been pretty close there. Yeah, I'm going to go out the this exit. Yeah, that folds round, so I've just come down here rather than fold that into there. Oh, there's other beans on the front because I'd pulled into the pile of beans. Oh, got the job next of washing it all off. Well, if we can cut the sweet corn first, then wash it all off, then put however many lights on it and take it to Bolesworth for the beginning of December. Just a quick shed update before it goes too dark. I'll wait for Rob to get back with them parts. Them 2 bays up to, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 high, and then we've got them 3 and a bit high. So another day or so and this wall will be completed. The other walls we've got to decide exactly where the doors and windows are going. And then we've got the straw then to go on this plinth here and render in. So if we can, we'll try and get it weatherproof before winter truly sets in. I'll probably better come back in the morning showing this, aren't I? Because it is going quite dark. Got my hood up, my grey hoodie. It's just starting to rain now, which is typical because we've got to work outside now to put this gearbox and motor back on as soon as Rob lands back. But he's had to go to Stockport at rush hour on a Friday, which isn't ideal. Look at that rain. Well, at least it stopped raining. Dead quick birthday bumper today because there's only 3 names on it. So we've got Mark the Pest Holland is 60. He was on the other day, but only digitally, so he's on properly today. Steve Moulton's 47. David Hill's on there. Dave Hill from Red the Dog, and Jodie Turner, £51,610. Happy birthday, everyone on there, and anyone else whose birthday it is. Rob's just drilling the, what do you call it, torque arm?
Torque arm for the gearbox.
Because he's putting a bigger bush in it.
Sure.
So just tapping that one out, the old one, to put into the new one.
Happy birthday, by the way, Ian.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Ian's dad as well. It's Ian's dad's birthday today.
Laughing.
Yeah, so he's just took that bush out, the old one of these that cracked, and put that in. So ready to go.
Get that on the new gearbox. And then, yeah.
Hopefully it'll work. Probably jammed, but the auger's probably jammed with a bit of chipper tooth like, but we'll see. Quick update on the mower. We found an exhaust and we found a radiator cap. Well, Ian has. I couldn't pick it up yesterday because I was back too late, but it was not far from where Hills Green offices were. And I didn't ask, but hopefully they might have that panel there over the battery as well, which would be pretty good. And then it's basically new head gasket, set it all up, job done. Just putting the bolts back in this plate now, and then we can test the auger. That's a nylon, that one. Oh.
Can't see what I'm doing.
Get it. We'll run the auger. If it's working, then put the rain cover back on it. Let me damage the thread on that as we've wobbled it in, to be honest. We found what's jammed it. See that lump of metal in the top right of the screen now. So we're going to try and get it out with these mole grips. That was what was stuck in it. It's like a stay off a motorbike, isn't it? Anyway, it's running now. When this was stuck in, I could only see that much of it. Anyway, this is out now. There we go, it's all running now. Put the water guard back on it. And as Morgan would say, that'll be all right. Ideal. That's probably about all for today. Got a really cool outro picture. It literally is a quad track, but not as you know it, from Bruce Wilson. He's actually using it at the moment for spreading slug pellets. So thanks for sending that in. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.